Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here to check out the latest video from Varg. They released a song, they announced an album. These guys are back.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time. I can't remember the last time we checked them out on the channel was when they released their last record, which I think was before the pandemic. Don't quote me on that, but it's a long time ago. It's been a couple of raids and a few longboats. So anyhow, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the song because I know I'm going to fucking butcher it. And I don't want Roger Schmidt to get mad at me.
Yeah, it's the last thing I want.
It's the last thing I want. I don't want him to send me to the seats or kick me out of the lineup or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I've never seen him angry. I've just seen him stoic. Like he doesn't. I don't think that guy has emotion.
Oh, he does. Just in a German kind of way. Hold it on the inside.
Hold it on the inside.
And then one day just bursts it all out and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
So anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Floki and Bjorn when they were kids.
That makes zero sense.
It could have been. Maybe not. Okay.
Wasn't Floki like already...
No, the interesting thing is when they were kids, they were friends, and one was pagan and the other one was Christian. So as kids, the religion didn't play a role in defining their friendship.
But that was also something that we saw in the Orphanland video we did many years ago, where there was these two kids playing with toy guns, and
one was Palestinian, one was Israeli, I think, in that video.
Yeah, one was Jewish, one was Muslim, right? Yeah. I don't think it was.
That's the conflict there.
Okay. But they were playing and they were having fun as friends with toy guns and shit, right? It's both in this and in that video. It's to show that well,
one is politics, the other one is religion. Well, one can also be religion and
both were religion.
Yeah, but there's also politics.
Both are pretty religion based. This one and that one are pretty religion based.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's to show that even though children are seen as, very immature, childlike, this and that, it's somehow a weird thing that as children we're able to see past.
Those things don't play a role at all.
Those things don't play a role at all, actually.
It comes down to who you are as an individual.
Exactly. So in your childlike nature, you being a child and childish and all this, if anything, it's more of a grown-up way of life than
it should be.
It should be that way.
It's not. It isn't.
But now, when you're growing up, all that stuff comes.
You put all
these
obstacles.
Exactly. I don't know why, as humans, we build obstacles to be friends with other people when. Like, it's kind of like...
becomes tribal.
Exactly. It makes zero sense. Like, if I want to be your friend, I'm not going to start building obstacles to be your friend. Like, no.
But
it's who you are.
When you're kids...
I can't be like...
When you're a child, there's no tribes, right? You don't care about what religion you have.
It's based on the content of your character.
It's based on who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
If you're a good person and you've been good to me, then I'm your friend.
But nowadays, it's...
But as you get older... Those values which are important become less important because it's about what can I get from you? Are you part of my tribe? Do we have the same views? Do we overcomplicate things and we start to put everything in boxes? While when you're a child, there is no box. It just comes down to the person's integrity and is the person good or not. The same thing could be applied to pets, to dogs and cats. They view their humans by those same perspectives. Do you feed me? Are you good to me? If you're good to me, I'm going to be loyal to you.
Exactly.
It's not, the color of your skin or your hair or what. All of those things are completely irrelevant. It's all about character. It's just that we, as we get older, the character becomes less and less important, and we give more importance to everything else, which is wrong. But
yes,
but it's the way it is.
It is the way it is. But it definitely,
unfortunately,
it's definitely very childlike in a way.
Me personally, I still view things from that point of view, the character side.
Content? Yeah.
I honestly,
I could disagree with you on almost everything, but as long as you're a good person to the people around you, and we don't have confrontation, like our talks are not about what we dislike about each other, it's what we do like about each other. I don't care. As long as you're not a shit person, it doesn't really matter.
I was driving to work today, and I don't know why, but I was listening to Wada on the way to work today, and I thought about that. I thought about, man, when I was growing up, nobody would tell anybody who they voted for. Like there was a rule of thumb that you never talk about religion and you never talk to your friends about politics, because that's how arguments start, right?
Yeah.
So there was the rule of thumb that whatever you do between friends, you don't talk politics and you don't talk religion. And hold on, and people were not open about who they voted for example. Like, growing up, adults, whoever around me, like, nobody would ever discuss openly who they voted for. It was a big secret. Like, nobody wanted anybody to know who they voted for. And I never really understood that concept.
But I still don't understand it. Just to be honest with you, I
understand it. At that time, I didn't understand, like, why are you be so secretive about politics or religion, all of these stuff. And now I get it. Because it creates unnecessary friction and because people cannot deal with a difference of opinions.
But that's the thing. That's why I like to surround myself with people who I only surround myself, like, friends-wise, with people who can take my bullshit. Like, I'm a very bullshit,
Driven guy.
I'm a bullshit-driven guy. Like, I like to joke around with people. I'm like that, I'm hard-shelled type of person. So, I only surround myself with people who are willing to put up with that or take that, right? Like, I don't want any people around me who are very tender-breasted and that. I need people who can kind of balance me out a little bit, bring me down when I'm going too far, and
Similar to me.
yeah, I need that cushion, right? Because I know I can go a little bit too far, so I need that cushion. But
yeah, the other day I told Jasper that BB Gap called. They want their shirt back, and somebody that was with us is like, "That's mean, fat shaming the guy." I'm like, he bought me waffles for my birthday. I sent him gifts to his kid when he was born. Like really, like. Yeah. Don't bring your negativity into our friendship. Like
exactly.
if we're just busting balls. That's what fucking guys do. Like,
exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
But that's why I'm like very open with stuff with my friends, because I know they can take it and they're not gonna like, oh, you're this, okay, I can't, like, and then start an argument, because I'm also a person, I don't like confrontation. I don't like confrontation at all. So I'll say, for example, voting wise, like you said, I'll say who I voted for.
Which isn't anybody, because you just
I can start voting now.
Now you can.
But I'm saying I would say who I'm voting for, because I don't care. And if you have a problem with that, cool. But like I'm not gonna shit on you for voting this, and I don't want to be shit on for voting my thing.
No, but what I'm saying is that in today's modern age that we're living currently in, I understand better why people had those views back then. And back then there was no social media. I just don't feel the need to share certain things, because it just brings unnecessary noise these days. So my take on life as it is now, there's certain topics that I just don't talk about. Like I just don't talk about, at least not in public. I may talk about, like, one-on-one with friends that I have that I feel comfortable enough to go down those rabbit holes without repercussions, but outside of that, I just don't, because it's not worth the hassle.
No,
it's not worth me explaining my point of view and like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
That type of stuff I discuss with my friends, because I know they can take it, right? Like if I'm talking to a friend and they are that confrontational with me, they're no longer my friend. Because I tell everyone that I'm friends with them. I'm not a confrontational person. So if you try something with me, I'm just gonna tell you, fuck off. Like, I don't care. I told you what I told you. I don't want you telling me what I said and like trying to down me on that shit. Right? I don't care enough. I don't care enough.
Like I always say, I have enough friends. Most of the people that I know are just acquaintances.
True.
A friend is somebody that you call at 3 o'clock in the morning when your car breaks down and you need somebody to go and pick you up on the side of the road. And that's a friend.
That's you, though.
That's a friend.
If I broke down, that's like you're like.
But I'm just saying, that's a friend. The rest is acquaintances. Because when the chips are down and you really need somebody, those are the moments that you really see who your fucking friends are.
And I'm dying in the hospital.
Not when you're going to a show and somebody needs a guest spot and they don't want to buy a ticket and they know you can get them in without buying a ticket, and they call you when you haven't heard from them in like 5 years and they're like, hey, Sepultura's in town. Could you hook me up? Those are not your friends. Those are acquaintances. Actually, those are not even acquaintances. Those are just douchebags. But anyhow. Speaking from personal experience.
Experience, whether are you the person asking or did you get asked?
No, I got asked.
Okay.
I got asked. I would never ask somebody who I haven't talked to in 5 years for anything. Anything. Not even a kidney if I needed one for a transplant. So, anyhow, back into... I'm wondering now, seeing the two kids at the end there, one with the Vikings, the Odin's hammer... You mean
Mjolnir, Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer, thank you. And the other one with the cross.
JC's cross.
JC's cross. I wonder if that plays a role into the theme of the song. I don't speak German, obviously, so I don't know.
It probably does.
But I think it must play a role into the theme of the song.
It plays pretty... I mean, it kind of unintentionally plays into so many different parts. I mean, that, where we were talking about the innocence of a child, even... historic wise, the Christian Vikings and all that shit, like maybe it had the intention of one, but it unintentionally hit like three or four other doors.
Yeah, that's true. Smart.
Which in a way it actually makes this an even better song than what it is.
So now getting into the song, because we've talked about everything but the song. What's your take from this latest from Varg?
I think I just said the entire thing that encamps, I guess, because we don't understand German, right? But what I can get from this song,
a few words. I mean, they didn't say schnell.
They didn't say schnell. No.
Or das.
Or any Bundesliga team.
Yeah, that's true too.
I didn't hear Mönchengladbach.
Oh, Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg or Leipzig.
Yes. Let's not forget that.
And Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf. Stuttgart.
Oh,
yeah. I was at Camelot show and I saw a kid with a Stuttgart jersey.
Really?
Yeah. I was like,
was there anyone on the back?
No, it was blank. Yeah, I thought if he had Fernand Meira won the Bundesliga.
I don't think he'd be on the back.
Fuck, he was the captain of the team when they won the Bundesliga.
I know, but I don't think he'd be on. If it's like
a Portuguese legend.
If it's a newer
should
one,
be an icon on FIFA.
Maybe a hero for that.
Like the fucking guy, like central defender, played for Portugal. He won the fucking Bundesliga with Stuttgart.
I don't know. If it's a newer jersey, it's got to be like
just F. Meira in the back. That's
Meira. Okay.
Yeah, Meira. Meira. Have you ever heard of him? No.
No. Oh, yeah. He's like,
he won the fucking Bundesliga. That guy with Stuttgart of all teams.
No, come on.
Well, they're not as good now. So, anyways.
I mean, you're talking to a guy. I'm a Gladbach fan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Last season was kind of a.
And this season probably will be the same. So anyhow,
4-4 against Augsburg. I know I cried. I cried.
That so sad. That guitar riff, very folky.
Yes. I mean, sorry. I'm
trying to switch it over.
I'm trying to switch my brain over. Sorry, my brain was like still in like football mode, and you moved it over. Like I feel like one of my eyes was gonna like bug out.
Okay, so
it was like changing the channel. A little bit of static was happening.
All right, so that riff.
Music wise and the riff wise, yeah, the song has obviously its heaviness from the vocals and stuff, which I always love from Varg, especially in that was it an album? We did the song from the album, but was the album consistently where it was just like fucking balls to the wall like heaviness and stuff. I love those like high-pitched heavy vocals that he used. I love those ones, and getting that heaviness is really good because you have that folky-ish
which is matched by her voice. Her voice also brings a little bit of a folky vibe to the
song. Her
song.
Voice is perfect because I feel like the song needed her to fully balance it out.
I agree with you 100%.
Because I feel like even with the folkiness, the song was still pretty heavy.
It was very unkeeled.
Yes, it
was
because
the way the song comes across outside of that folky riff that comes in, everything else is tipping towards more of a heavier side.
The song was
and then that folky riff almost unbalances this perfect balance if that folky riff wasn't there and the song is just heavy, then the song is fine the way it is. But once you put that riff there, that riff kind of creates a tipping in the scale. But then when you add her voice, it kind of balances out the scale again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought her voice was amazing.
I thought her voice was perfect, and it wasn't just there to be there. Like, it did actually add something to the song. And it made the song, like I said, this whole stuff about the Viking and Christian stuff, I feel like, even though I don't understand German, what I got out of it, music all matters of what you get out of it. And what I got out of it elevated the song. But the song was already pretty up there because I really dig this song.
Like this track.
I'm pretty excited now to, you said there's a new album coming.
Yeah, this is from their upcoming new record.
I'm pretty excited. It's been a while since we've done some Varg on the channel. It's actually been a while since I've listened to Varg, personally.
Even though you wear the shirts all the time?
Come on. Don't help me like this.
No, it's true. You wear the shirts all the time.
Of course.
They got their money's worth when they sent you the free merch.
Of course. Any band, like... Come on. Any band that sends a shirt to us, and it's a shirt that it feels great on me, you're gonna get your money's worth, more than your money's worth. The publicity is crazy.
Okay, wow.
Balance Breach. Maybe another one of these.
I also
got this.
Color. I also got this very culpable one from the guys in the band. So there you go.
Maybe another one in like that.
I have the other one.
I know.
I have both actually. I have both.
You sent him both. Come on, guys. Come on. I wear this one all the time now. Come on.
All right. This was fucking good. I mean, I really like this band. I love their sound since we discovered them, and I think we discovered them through a Patreon request back in the day. So we've been around following these guys, not from the beginning of the band, but we've discovered them, and since then, since the time we checked out that first video, they released the previous record, and after that we were fully on board with these guys. So when I saw that they were releasing a video, a song, and there's a new album coming out, I was like, I'm not even gonna put this on a Patreon poll. We're just gonna fucking check it out, because I really like these guys. I really like their sound. I really like their essence. And I'm excited about the new record. And this song hits the spot.
Oh,
I love that riff. I love her vocals, and then the rest in between. Those are the two cornerstones, if you will, the two bookends, because in between it's like that a little bit heavier Varg sound with great guitars, great vocals, very dynamic on the vocals. So I really enjoyed it. I really like this. This is good. Hits the spot.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, guys, thank you for watching this video, and we'll be back tomorrow with something else. All right. See you then.
See ya.